Good evening, everyone. Hi. Hope you guys can see me and hear me clearly. Hi, Sukant, Sudhanshu, Jyoti. Welcome. Welcome, everyone, to the second session on GK prep for ZAT and IIFT. Now, in these sessions, what we have been doing is we have been discussing the questions related to GK, and so that it can help you prepare, it can help you do better in exams like SAT and IIFT. I took a session, very similar session last week. I plan to take a very similar session next week as well. That being said, my name is Ravi Handa. I have been teaching for CAT for close to 15 years now. I taught at IMS, Time, Career Launcher, all the leading CAT coaching companies. After that, I started my own website with the name handagafunda.com, through which I taught 20,000 plus students online. Good evening, Sugant. And after that, I joined Unacademy. And now, as a part of Unacademy, I take a bunch of classes on YouTube, on their app. So this, for example, is a class on the app, which is for free. And then there are the paid classes as well. And in case you want to know which class is happening when, what the schedule is like, then you can go ahead and join my Telegram group here. Okay, so this is the link for my Telegram group where you can get all the necessary updates about which class is happening when and all of that. That being said, the paid classes at Unacademy, they are of broadly two categories. Category 1 is Plus, Category 2 is Iconic. Now, what's the difference between the two of them? See, in the Plus classes, what happens is you get the classes, obviously, but you get them in a structure. That is, do this, do this, do this, and it helps you prepare, it helps you plan your preparation. In the Iconic version, what happens is you get all of this, and along with that, you get personalized guidance as well. This guidance can help you plan your preparation a lot better, and this guidance is provided by experts who have done it themselves. So, so these experts are the ones who have, cracked exams like the CAT, who have gone on to join one of the IIMs, and that's where they get all their insights from, and they will share that with you in one-on-one sessions, which will be based on live mentoring. My recommendation for the CAT 21 aspirants would be to go in for the 6-month plan, which is for 16,400, and for the CAT 22 aspirants, I would recommend the 12-month plan, which is for 39,500. You can use the coupon code HANDA, which will give you a 10% discount on both of these courses. So depending upon how much, see, the reason why I'm recommending the Iconic plan for CAT 22 is because whatever advice that can be given, you'll need time to implement it. You'll need time to implement it, and only then you will be able to do well with that. Let's keep that in mind and move ahead. The price points are going to be raised by 16th of September, and they'll go up by 10%. So if you're planning to register, please do register before that. Now, for the rules of the quiz. Just 1 second, just sharing it in a couple of groups so that more people join in. Okay, can't see the video. Everything seems to be green here. Not really, I don't know. Anyways, so here are the rules for the quiz. there are going to be. Do I need to log out and log in? Everything is indeed green here. Now it's okay? Okay. So the rules for the quiz are that there are going to be a total of 20 questions which are going to be there. All of these questions will have 4 options, A, B, C, and D. The correct one is what you need to pick. If you get the correct answer, you get a +1. If you get the incorrect answer, no negative marking, you get a 0. If you do not attempt it, you will still get a 0 as the answer, 0 points for this. That being said, the idea is, suppose both Kishle and Yash are tied at a score of 7 out of 10. Then whoever has taken the lesser amount of time, he would be or she would be ranked higher. So if you have any questions, please ask. Otherwise, we can go ahead and start with the questions. Okay. So let me just open up the answers PPT so that I can put it up on the poll. The first question comes from the world of finance. Let's see how many, and you will have 45 seconds. I forgot to mention that part. You will have 45 seconds to answer every question. Okay. First question coming your way from the world of finance. Let's see if you can get this. Who is the current chair of the Federal Reserve of the United States? Is it A, Jerome Powell, B, Janet Yellen, C, Ben Bernanke, or D, Christine Lagarde? Which one of them is the current chair of the Federal Reserve? I can see, okay. So the timer has run out. There are 3 people who answered this correctly: Sudhanshu, Kishle, and Yash. Sudhanshu was the first person to answer this correctly. And as a matter of fact, Christine Lagarde is not someone who is associated with the Federal Reserve, but Jerome K. Powell, Janet Yellen, and Ben Bernanke, they have all been Federal Reserve chair at various points of time. Currently, it is Jerome Powell. Let's move to question 2. In the world of Indian acquisitions is what we are dealing with. Let's see if you can find out this particular acquisition. If you know about it, Bangalore-based logistic firm acquired Spot-On Logistics. Was it A, Blue Dart, B, Gati, C, Delivery, or D, Express Bees? Which one is it? Sanveer is the first person to answer this. Then we have Sudhanshu, again answering it fairly quickly. Then we have Rahul. Then we have Kishle with the correct answer as well. So let's see who got this. Okay, the answer for this one is indeed Delivery, or option C. Next question coming on your screen now. Brand. So you have to identify, so I'll tell you the car brand and you have to identify the company. I'll tell you the car brand and you'll have to identify the company. Let's see how many of you can do that. Which company is SUV is Kona Electric? from the world of MG, the Morris Garage Motors? Is it B, Hero Electric? Is it C, Mahindra Electric? Or is it D, Hyundai? First person to answer this, Karthik. Then we have Kishle, who has given the correct answer as well. Ananya has given the correct answer as well. Rahul has given the correct answer as well. Yash has given the correct answer as well. So plenty of correct answers for this. Good job. Good job, everyone. And 5 more seconds to go. So if you have not answered, you can still do that. The answer for this is option D, Hyundai. So Hyundai's electric SUV, which has come out recently, is named Kona. Now, to the world of people who head Indian PSUs, a topic which is very, very popular with ZAT. Indian PSU heads, let's see if you know the next one. K. Srikanth is the chairman and managing director of which company? Is it A, Indian Oil, B, Power Grid, C, Bharat Heavy Electricals, or D, Coal India? Sanveer is the first person to answer this. Then we have Kishle, then we have Yash. Good answering there, Sanveer. So what do you think it is? Ten more seconds to go. Let's see who gets this right. K. Srikanth is the chairman and MD of Indian Oil, Power Grid, Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited, or BHEL, or Coal India. The answer for this one is option B, Power Grid. Question number 5. Okay, before we move on to question number 5, let's have a look at the scores. Okay, so Kishle is leading with all 4 correct answers. Then we have Yash, then we have Sanveer. Others are yet to appear on the table. Good job, guys. Now, for CAT 22, we are launching multiple batches on 4th, on 8th. Then we have another few coming up on 11th for CAT 22. But we are also launching a batch specifically for NMAT, a batch for revision for CAT 21, and a batch in which we'll have daily classes for the remaining 80 days. So we are trying our level best so that we can give you the best possible service for CAT 21 and for CAT 22. In CAT 22, even Arun sir is taking one of the batches, and you can use the coupon code HANDA to get a 10% off on this. Now, that being said, let's go ahead to question number 5. Okay, question number 5 coming on your screen now. Who is the author of the book Bad Blood? Now, this is about Silicon Valley. Special points for guessing which startup this was about. Karthik is the first person to answer this. Which startup is it about? It was about a very particular startup which made very tall claims that they can just take a drop of blood and do lots of tests on that. There is going to be a movie about this as well. Okay, so only Karthik and Kishle got this one. The answer is John Carreyrou. This is about, would anyone else like to try? Which startup was this about? The startup was called Theranos. And the lead in that was Elizabeth Holmes. What a scam, man. What a scam. You should, reading the entire book might be a little bit difficult, but do read a little bit about the, yes, it is the medical startup Theranos. You should read at least the Wikipedia page of it to just see what sort of scams some of these startups are able to pull, gain insane high valuation without any, revenue or proof of concept, anything seems possible these days. Moving on to the world of currencies. Let's try this. Currency codes with the countries. Okay, Sanveer is the first person to get this. Now, Kyrgyzstan and Kazakhstan might be tough, but South Korea and Kuwait should be relatively easier. So you can focus on maybe the South Korea and the Kuwait part of the discussion and get the answer from there. You would try and get it from there, from the South Korea and the Kuwait aspect of it. Lots of correct answers. Let's check. So South Korea, in case the currency for South Korea is won, the currency for Kuwait is dinar. That's all I knew. Now, Korea or South Korea with won, so it might need a W. That's happening here. Kuwait and dinar, so Kuwaiti dinar would be KWD. So A1, D3. Where do I have A1 and D3? I have A1 and D3 only in option 1, which is Y. A is the answer. Another acquisition. So we talked about an Indian acquisition. Now we'll talk about an IT acquisition in the West. Huge one. It happened in July. Let's see if you guys know this. Which company acquired CloudKnox Security in July 2021? Karthik in a flash on this. Good answering and the correct answer as well. Kishle also got this. Sanveer also got this. Yash also got this right. Good job, guys. Vartika, late joining, but she is making her mark. She also gets this one correct. Ten more seconds to go. If you haven't answered it till now, I hope you answer it in the next 10 seconds. The answer for this one is Microsoft. It's Microsoft. Sudhanshu, I'm not sure what Sudhanshu is hinting with that W over there, but this was CloudKnox. It was a security company which was acquired by Microsoft in July. The next one, once again, another match the following question. Another match the following question should not be very difficult. Should not be very difficult because, in match the following, even if you know a couple of them, that does the trick. From where to read? Sudhanshu, business newspapers are your best bet because a lot of questions are going to be focused on business. So you can read the Business Standard, Economic Times. Mint is also a very good choice for that. Okay. Let's try out the next one. If you read and if you know books, you should be able to answer this. You have to match the books with their respective economists. The Money Game, Money Mischief, The Road to Serfdom, and the Principles of Economics. I think the Adam Smith book should be obvious. That's reasonably popular. And that itself will give you the answer. If you know the Adam Smith book, that itself will give you the answer for this. So let's see. Sukant has got this right. Karthik has got this right. Kishle has got this right as well. The answer for this one is option D. So the book The Money Game is by Adam Smith. Money Mischief is by Milton Friedman. The Road to Serfdom is by Hayek. And The Principle of Economics is by Alfred Marshall. Now, please note that I'm not asking you to mug all this data up. Mugging is not going to help. But the idea is the more books, the names of books that you go through, the more information that you go through, it will go somewhere in your head. If someone asks you who wrote the book The Money Game, you might not remember. But if you see The Money Game and Adam Smith, a connection is going to be built in your head, which might come in handy at a later date. Like Karthik said, the Frederick Hayek part helped him. So on YouTube, I started taking a lot of classes for CAT 22 aspirants. What I'm doing with this is I'm working with Shriti on this. Shriti takes care of the verbal ability and the reading comprehension part. I take care of the quant and the LRDI part. And as far as quant and LRDI is concerned, this is my schedule for the month of September. I'm taking regular classes on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday in the entire month. All classes are held in the evening at 6:30 p.m. And my goal is that by the time September is done, for CAT 22, I'm going very, very slow in these classes. If you look at some of the topics, how to multiply numbers is a class that I took yesterday. Tomorrow, I'm taking a class which will deal with fractions. I'm going very slow and very basic because I want, by the time CAT 22 comes in full flow, you guys are very well prepared for it. And that's the reason I'm taking this sort of a pace. So I'll hope you guys will join me. And if you guys want the links for these classes to attend these classes, I've pinned the link for my Telegram group. You can use that and attend these classes. Let's try the next one. Yes, Wealth of Nations would have been way too obvious, man. Nothing, no doubt about it. Which term means to do something that is considered to be impossible. So what's that? A term which means do something that is considered to be impossible. Is it A, manage the optics, B, square the circle, C, circle back, or D, clean house? Which one is this? So it's a term which is often used as a management jargon. Sanveer, Rahul, Amitesh, Karthik, Sukant, Ananya, Sudhanshu, nearly everyone got this. Good job, guys. Nearly everyone got this. The answer for this is square the circle. Manage the optics. So manage the optics essentially, talks about when something is not going too well, then you do kind of a paint on it. So suppose your company or your startup is in some sort of a crisis, and then you give out a lot of interviews, you share a lot of information so that there is very less pushback on you. So you're trying to manage your image that is similar to essentially managing the optics. Circle back. Circle back is okay, let's connect back after 3 months, let's connect back after 6 months. So once we have accomplished something, some sort of a task, some sort of a target, let's circle back and go back to the original position. Clean house would mean that, you had lots of cockroaches or you had lots of malpractices which were going on in your company and you have cleaned that. So this one was squaring the circle. Question 10, couple of very popular brands, but let's see if you know the company behind these two extremely popular brands. Strepsils and Mortein are from which company? Very popular brands. Very popular brands, but which company are they from? Manu is the first person to get this. Then we have Vartika, Yash, Amitesh. Lots of correct answers. So which one is this? Okay, the answer for this, as a lot of you got this, Manu, Vartika, Yash, and everyone, the answer for this is indeed Reckitt. And let's have a look at the leaderboard. How are we doing now? Kishle is still leading in the quiz with 8 out of 10. Sanveer with 5 out of 10 is at the second position. Karthik is at the third position with 5 out of 10. Oh, I gave B as the answer. I'm sorry. Must have mistyped. I'm sorry about that. Yes, the answer is indeed Reckitt. The answer is indeed Reckitt. I'm sorry about that. Let's go to the world of startup CEOs now. Ravish Naresh is the CEO of which company? Is it Zero, Free Agent, Sage Accounting, or and Khatabook? Which one is this? Okay, a lot of you got this right. A lot of you got this right. Let's see. Six more seconds to go. If you can get this. Okay. The answer for this is indeed Khatabook. And Khatabook recently raised 100 million in funding, so they seem to be doing really, really well. Yes. One of the founders is Ravish is not, I don't know him, but one of the other founders is a good friend of mine. It's a very small circle, the startup world. The problem happens when they raise $100 million, then they forget who the friends are. Hopefully that won't happen in his case, and that's why I'm not saying his name right now. He's promised a party in Amsterdam. Let's see if that happens. If it doesn't, then yes, there will be a nasty Twitter thread coming his way. Question number 12, dealing with the world of Nobel Prizes. Let's see if we can get that. Who was awarded the Nobel Prize in Economics in 2014 for his analysis of market power and regulation? So if you have been attending our GK sessions, I have talked about him in the past. And we have also discussed a little bit about what he has done and what was his Nobel Prize for. So which one is this? The Nobel Prize for Economics in 2014 for his analysis of market power and regulation. Lots of correct answers for this one as well. The answer for this is Jean Triol. It's not Jean, like I pronounced the last time, it's pronounced Jean. I heard someone say that. So this is Jean Triol for economics. Again, very small circle. So Rajesh is someone I've known for a very, very long time. Again, so when I had started Andaga Funda, he had started 2IIM around the same period of time. We keep connecting every now and then. Phenomenal teacher, no doubt about it. So we have 2 full-length mock tests that we have started and 3 sectional mock tests that we are again doing. So 2 full-length for CAT, then 2 full-length for OMED. So they are available as a part of both our Plus as well as Iconic subscriptions. You can register for it if you are not registered already, and you can use the coupon code HANDA to get a 10% discount on these courses. The next one should be relatively easy for any of you. Is there any of you taking part in Tata Crucible this year? I know Sanveer is. I was talking to him a couple of days ago. My approach to taking a mock, see, I'm way too, I really don't have that level of energy that I can continuously teach for 2 hours. Because see, when you attempt a mock, you essentially will need to have two things. One, have full concentration for a period of 2 hours, which is very difficult for someone like me who keeps on getting distracted even in classes. Second is you need to be fit enough to actually speak and explain continuously for 2 hours. Honestly speaking, मेरी तो 45 मिनट में हालत खराब हो जाती है, थक जाता हूँ. So don't have that skill set, don't have that talent. I can take a mock and do well in it, but to take a live mock, that's not something that I'll be able to do. So Ignio, Gile, and Mastercraft. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to put the question on the screen. Let's see if you get this right. Ignio, Gile, and Mastercraft are some of the products from which company? So Yash is the first person to get this in a flash. Then we have Kishle. Is it Mphasis, TCS, Infosys, or Wipro? Which one is this? Mphasis, TCS, Infosys, or Wipro? Which one are we talking about? Yeah, I actually hadn't seen the, I had not put it up, but still, 4 of you got this right. The others didn't. So this is indeed TCS from the world of Tatas. The reason why I was mentioning is because Sanveer and I are taking part in a quiz called the Tata Crucible, and the mail, the login, the platform that they use for that, I think that comes from Ignio itself. So that should give you guys a rough idea that we are talking about the Tata Group. So TCS would be the answer there. And probably that's the reason. So both Sanveer and I have qualified for the second round of the same. Next week, normally we have these quizzes on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Next week, we will keep it at 7:30 p.m. Why? Because 7 p.m. is the Tata Crucible round 2, and me and Sanveer would be trying for that. Prize, well, I think the city level, so it happens in multiple stages. If you win your zone, so to say, then that is 35,000. And if you win the nationals, I believe it is 2.5 lakhs. I've never won the nationals, but I won the zonal round last year, not the year before that, the year before that, the year before that. So I've won it like 4 or 5 times. So I've reached the nationals multiple times, but national happens at a whole different level. Also, one of the benefits is that I live in Jaipur. Sanveer, 5. 1, 2, 3. No, 4. No, 5. Actually, I am Jaipur winner 4 times. Last year, what happened was when the quiz was happening, I got COVID. So I could not take part from the Jaipur round. So last year, I took part from the Orissa. I asked them that, boss, I have qualified. Can you please let me take part? Now, I was in the hospital when the Jaipur round was happening. So I couldn't take part from the Jaipur round. I took part from the Odisha zone, and that's where I won. So 4 times Jaipur, 1 time Odisha without ever visiting Odisha. Question number 14. Again, a brand coming your way, and I'll not make the mistake of giving the wrong answer. Let us try this one. Which company owns the hair care brand Livon? Is it A, Dabur, B, Himalaya, C, Marico, or D, Hindustan Lever? Which one is this? Dabur, Himalaya, Marico, or Unilever? Sanveer, Kishle, Rahul, Karthik, Manu, lots of correct answers. Still 20 seconds to go. Still 20 seconds to go. Let me know what your answer is. Okay, after Manu, Priyank has also answered this correctly. Good job, Priyank. And the answer for this one is Marico, option C. Question number 15 coming on your way. It's a logo. It's a logo. Let's see if you can get this. Logo of an organization. Identify this UN specialized agency. Is it the International Fund for Agricultural Development, the United Nations Development Program, the United Nations Population Fund, or the United Nations Human Settlement Program? Which one is this? Even if you do not know the answer, maybe you can have a look at the logo, and the logo will give you a clue as to what the answer for this one is. And as 87% of you got this right, it is indeed the International Fund for Agricultural Development. Good answer over there. IFAD is what it is popularly known as. Another logo coming on your screen for a bank. Oh, wait a minute. I think we are done with what, 15 questions, right? Yeah. So we are done with 15 questions. Let's see the leaderboard. So Kishle is doing really well with 13 out of 15 questions. We have Karthik and Yash tied at 9, so really close for the second position. And then we have Sanveer not very far behind with 8. Then we have Yash also at 8. Then we have Rahul at 7. Vartika at, Sudhanshu and Vartika both at 6. And Manu with 5 points. So still 5 more questions to go. I think Kishle is safe. But maybe we'll have a clear winner between Karthik and Yash. The difference, main difference that I can see between Karthik and Yash is in terms of the timing. So Karthik has got his 9 questions in 90 seconds. So that's 10 seconds per correct. So that's a phenomenal speed. Good job, Karthik. This will really help you when it comes to exams like IIFT. See, in that GK, doing it fast doesn't really help you much, because in that GK paper is separate. But in IIFT, the quicker you can finish your GK, the remaining portion of the time you can actually dedicate it to the other areas. So that helps. Okay, question number 16 coming on your screen now. Identify the bank. Is it the United Overseas Bank? B, the Standard Chartered Bank? C, the OCBC Bank? Or D, the DBS Bank? Which one is this? I think you might have seen, it's reasonably popular in India. It has a few branches. So you might have seen the logo somewhere. Which one is this? 10 more seconds to go. 10 more seconds to go for this one. Which bank is being talked about here? And we are done. The answer for this is DBS or option D. Sure, I don't really know the location, but I assume, Aniket, you are talking about the Jaipur branch. About the DBS Bank, would any of you like to tell me the full form of the DBS Bank? Can you give me that? Full form of the DBS Bank? Digibank? No. S is for Singapore. That's correct. This is a Singaporean bank. So S is for Singapore. D Bank of Singapore is the Development Bank of Singapore. It's the Development Bank of Singapore. Amitesh is right about this. Question number 17 coming on your screen shortly. But before that, let me remind you, all enrolled students at Unacademy get access to an Ask a Doubt feature where they can click a picture, send it to us. Either me or someone from our team will clarify that doubt for them. Question number 17, identifying the airline. This one can be a little bit tricky, Let's see if you guys are able to get this. Is it Vietjet? Is it Vietnam Airlines? Is it Rise Air? Or is it Libyan Air? Which one is this? Vietjet, Vietnam Airlines, Rise Air, or Libyan Air? I'm surprised quite a few of you have got this. I thought this was on the harder side. So Rahul got this, Aniket got this, Kumar got this, Manu got this, Yash got this. Actually, from what I know, in Vietnam, Vietjet, or at least for international travel, Vietjet is the slightly more popular airline. The slightly lesser popular airline is Vietnam Airlines, which is the answer for this question. Question number 18 should not be difficult for any of you who reads your story regularly. Let's see if you can get this. Identify her. Is it Vandana Luthra from VLCC? Shraddha Sharma, who is the founder of Your Story? I now realize should not have given that clue. Is it Radhika Agarwal? I think Radhika Agarwal is associated with Edelweiss, and Vani Kola is associated with Kalahari Capital. Kalari Capital or Kalahari Capital. I keep forgetting the exact name. I think Kalari Capital is for her. So which one is this? Okay. So it's not Vandana Luthra or Shraddha Sharma or Vani Kola. Oh, it is Vani Kola, the founder and managing director of Kalari Capital. Good answering there, Rahul and Amitesh. Question number 18 done. Two more questions to go. Both of them are logos. Let's have a look at the scores. Okay, so Kishle, pretty good. Karthik and Yash are still tied up at 11. I don't think Karthik or Yash are going to let up, and let's see if this tie will get broken in the last two questions. The next one is a computer hardware company. Let's see if you can get this. Is it Corsair, Gigabyte, Razer, or Pegatron? Karthik gets this in a flash in 4.5 seconds. Yash gets it in 6.8. Saurabh, Priyank, Kishle also get this right. Sudhanshu also gets this right. So I think the tie has not gotten broken, at least till now. On the 19th question, few more seconds to go for the others to pitch in their answers. And we are 5 more seconds. Done. The answer for this one is Corsair. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. So, actually, I think there are two Yash who are taking part in this quiz. and both of them have 11 correct. Is there one Yash who is participating from two devices, or you guys are two different people? I just realized that. Yeah, I think the one with the purple background was at the third position, who has now moved to the fourth, and the other Yash has moved up to the third position. Okay, fair enough. So I think if Karthik answers this one, should not be a problem. From the world of fashion, the last question today, from the world of fashion, let's see if you can get this. Okay, identify the company from the logo. Aniket is the first person to get this. Rahul, Archie, Karthik, Saurabh, Yash has, so both Karthik and Yash have got it. So Karthik has secured a second position. Yash, I believe, now I don't know which Yash has got this, because only one Yash has got it right, and we still have 20 more seconds to go. Okay, Amitesh also gets this right. Kishle towards the end gets this right. And we are done. The answer for this is Fendi, because Fossil and Fila is something, as Kishle says, that you would know. These are brands that you might have seen. Fendi is a luxury fashion label, so you might not have come across it before. And I think this is the last question that we had for today. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Clearly, Kishle wins this comfortably with 17 points. Then we have Karthik with 13, Yash number 1 at 12, Yash number 2 at 11 points. So pretty good job, everyone. And thank you, everyone, for attending this quiz. Now, from the perspective of IIFT and ZAT, if you are getting a score of 10 plus in this, you should consider comfortable. And if you are scoring less than 10 in this particular quiz, then my recommendation would be that you need to start putting in maybe 2 hours a week. Not a lot, 2 hours a week towards preparation, and I'm sure that will help you. In case you are planning to register for any of the courses, please use the referral code HANDA. That will give you a 10% discount on all the courses that we have. And please provide positive feedback at the end of this particular class, because otherwise my boss keeps telling me to switch back to math and LR and DI. I like doing this. I hope at least some of you are entertained by this as well. So please, you will be asked for a feedback at the end of the quiz. So please provide positive feedback, maybe write a line or two, so that we are allowed to continue this beyond September. For September, the quiz has been approved. For September, the quiz has been approved, and next week we will have the quiz at 7:30 on Wednesday. Kishle, must do LRDI? I am not very sure, because I'm taking, I don't know, did you attend my LRDI classes today? I took 2 classes today for LRDI at 3:30 and 5:30. In those, I'm covering previous year papers. Kishle, I would recommend that you join our Telegram group. That's where we keep on posting these updates. I think I posted that on WhatsApp as well, and you are there in the WhatsApp group. So I took 2 classes for LR and DI. Just today, I think I'll have another one next Wednesday as well. Join the Telegram group, link is given over there. Okay. So for WhatsApp, probably you can send me an email and I'll get you added to those. Once again, thank you everyone for attending. Please provide positive feedback so that I'm allowed to continue to do this. Bye everyone. Bye guys. Bye Kishle.